Hey guys, Beast from Beast Toys are coming at you. Going to do an opening of a Beachhead G.I. Joe Classified series, Target exclusive, Cobra Island's Mission exclusive. This one, I just got one, just did a video 30 minutes ago. Got a mail call. This is the actual one I said in the video. This is the actual original one that I had, and I looked them over. Both blue-eyed versions, I guess. Your whatever you call it, variant. Excuse me. I get a kick out of people and their variants. The smallest. I've said it in other videos, but the smallest little thing. Blue eye, brown eye. It's variant. It's just called a factory defect or mistake. Anyway, so I'm gonna open a Beachhead, and I actually got a bonus. Got my new Cobra Island yesterday, and just a regular infantry trooper. I'm going to open along with it, even though I think I've already done videos on those. I'm going to go ahead and open those. So this Beachhead, of course, I said the one I got today, they're a little frayed here on the corners. For some reason, not 100% sure why. I bought a massive lot of these a while back. I could have saved myself the money and trouble, though, now knowing that these all came out. But I'll just say I'm not one of the only people in the known universe that well overpaid for some Joes. So, at any rate, so here we go. As I always will say and state, I'm not a massive G.I. Joe figure fan. I love Cobra Troopers and I love Cobra figures. But this Beachhead is kind of cool. I wanted to check him out anyway. So comes with, he's got his tactical vest, got a holster, a knife holster, comes with the backpack, a beret, so and I did order an extra one on Pulse had these up too, so I got Target only had, you could only get one of each, so Target had these up. I tried to order two off Target, did not get two, got one of each, but that's okay, not a big deal. They came really quick for one, so I'm glad. Pulses will not be out, I think it said like October, but no big deal. Again, I'm not in a big rush now. I got one to open, but I did jump on Pulse just in case. You never know, Target will cancel orders on occasion, so I wanted to make sure that I got these, especially Beachhead. I did not ever get one. Looked and looked and looked, and lo and behold, finally managed to grab one. So, pretty neat. The only issue I'm having is his backpack doesn't want to stay very good. I don't like the way it fits on his back. It's kind of leans backward, so to speak. I don't know. But there's that. And he got a little crossbow. Yeah. A little crossbow there. Guess this goes in his other hand. Put this in his other hand. So as it stands, see what I mean? Like this, his backpack doesn't want to stay at all. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of an issue. But beyond that, the rest of him's fine. Bend's good. Joints seem okay. Again, this is the actual original first version, so to speak. So, these things, I was kicking myself for a long time because I didn't buy one, and I waited and I waited. Well, I bought a massive lot, mainly because there was like 5 or 6 Cobra Infantry Troopers in the lot, along with some other figures. I ended up selling half the other figures because I didn't need them. I already had them. Mainly want them for him. It came with him. The infantry figures. I didn't have any at the time, so I bought a big lot. A little over about $1,100. There was like about 20 figures in it. I mean, it was at the time decently priced when you look at how much these had went up and how much they've gone for. I sold had to sell a few of the Cobra Island Troopers and then the extras that I didn't need. at, you know, as high as I could get, as much as I could get, just to kind of offset the price, because believe me, I didn't offset as much as I would have liked to. Probably offset about 400 or 500 of it though, a little less than half. But you know, it's something to work with. But anyway, you know, I didn't want the whole lot. Mainly bought it when I did the math and was like, well, I can get, you know, get me a beachhead and a couple of Cobra Island Troopers at a decent price. So. Yeah, so I ended up selling some of the Cobra Island Troopers, but hey, got a new one coming now, so I'm gonna open another one. Yeah. So yeah, people probably, oh, scalper. No, I'm not a scalper. I buy and occasionally sell to offset some of my cost, and that's, I think, what a lot of collectors really do. So. There you have it. Like I said, the backpack's the only issue I have with this figure. It doesn't want to stay. It kind of, like I said, it kind of bows out. It doesn't fit flush on his back like it should probably, but beyond that, the rest of him's fine. Joints look good. I like his machine gun. Got holsters for his pistol, knife. As I always say, I like holsters. This little crossbow thing's kind of small. I don't know, small looking, but other than that, see what I mean? This thing keeps falling off. Just doesn't want to stay. But anyway, so there's that beachhead. I set him aside. Alright, so let's open a couple of Cobra Troopers here. Now that I got extra, I'm just going to go ahead and bust open. I did buy some, now the Cobra Infantry Trooper, just the plain one, the 24, number 24, this guy, I did buy 7 total of these, so I still have a few unopened, and I'll try to show. So the differences here, first on the box art, obviously you've got, oh, this Cobra Island Trooper's got a crease on it. Just noticed that. Just got it yesterday. Oh well, I'm opening it. So don't mind the opener boxes being a little bit banged up if they are, especially from the open. So you check the eyes. I don't know if you can see this on here. The eyes are different, obviously. That's one of the main features and pieces with the Cobra Island Trooper that he has that the Infantry does not have. The eyepiece and the armband, which I would just assume call that an officer band. Then when you look, of course, on the front, if you can tell. Oh, before I move on though, Cobra Island is brighter red, and this one's more of a darker red, crimson color. And then from the front, if you look, same deal. You look at the face. One has the mask or eye goggles. Excuse me, can't even talk right. Goggles. This one does not. So that's the main difference, if you can tell on there. And then of course the back, you have your Cobra Island layout, and then you have your regular box that shows all your figures or characters in there. So, and then when you talk about the characters, just briefly, I'll mention that you look through this box and packaging, and you can find almost every figure has been released in here except what you can see in the vehicles or can't see. And Alley Viper, of course, people are talking about Alley Viper. There's a few head sculpts floating around out there, so take it for what it's worth. Alright, let's dig in. So we're going to go with the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper, the newer one. Maybe at some point I'll have to look and see if there's any difference. I know that somewhere there's a, again, variant, so to speak, that we have a black chest against a navy chest piece or something like that. I never have exactly figured out what that was. But, yeah, you can never have enough Cobra Troopers. Same with the Vipers. I think we'll see a regular release on the Vipers eventually anyway, but I would like to have a couple myself minus the regular release, or so to speak. I would like to just have a couple. So, trying to remember how this goes. Got one holster back here for a pistol. his gun. It's a sniper. Oh, he's got a holster in the front for his pistol too. I can't remember. I was thinking he had a backpack. He doesn't. So this guy's got the sniper rifle. Just finished my Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough all the way, all 3 games. Basically last night capped it off and finished it. Got a few mop-up achievements that I needed on my Xbox for it. I mean, I don't have the Insanity run. That's another time I'm gonna take a break from it. I've been playing it. It came out in mid-May, late May, and I've been playing it ever since. So I haven't set it down. So this is the kind of the tricky part, putting this thing on. I might be able to, oh yeah, I can pull his hand off if I don't lose it. And this thing will probably slide on, his little arm piece will probably slide on even easier then. I don't know, kind of struggling, there we go. Trying to push it up there as far as I can so it don't get in the way of bending his elbow. So I gotta admit, the figures of today, there are some things, I know I complain a bit. There are some things about newer figures that I do not like, and there's some things about newer figures that I do like. I don't mind 5 POA pieces, figures, whatever. I definitely don't mind them at all. As a matter of fact, I really like them. But I do appreciate the new, like with Black Series, the classified, and if you're I'm not a Marvel Legends, but if you're a Marvel Legends guy and stuff like that, I do appreciate the bendability of the arms and legs and how much you can actually move them. The big amount of articulation. So I do like that and do appreciate that. I will say that. He does have a place for a backpack. Just now noticed that. Didn't notice that before. But yeah, so he comes with the sniper rifle. This other one does not. Be careful with the fingers. I'll be honest, guys. Be careful when you're putting your guns in with your fingers. I mean, I've only done it once, but I'm always leery, especially after doing it once now. That my a Stormtrooper, Force Unleashed Stormtrooper, Gaming Grade Stormtrooper, that I broke his fingers trying to put his gun in. So, alright guys, there you go. There's your Cobra Trooper, classified Cobra Island Trooper. Now we're going to get the Cobra Infantry. See, I don't think you won't see a lot of differences in these two. I showed you the differences on the box, obviously. But when you come down to the actual figure, now I opened a Cobra Retro figure the other day, and I just wasn't very impressed with them. I was gonna open 2. I've still got one set out. I don't know. Honestly, if you watch the video, I talked about it, but I don't really care a whole lot for the new retro line. Because, unlike Star Wars, like these, you got your 5 POA head, legs, and arms. And I think a lot of people, including myself included, was under the impression when they announced the retro line that we would be getting O-ring line, like an O-ring line. We did not. And I'm personally, disappointed myself because I like the O-ring. A few 5 or 6 years ago, when I started getting into comics for a while and then back more into toys, as I'm growing back into my toys, so to speak, I found and realized that I had a lot of fun. I had 30 or 40 Joes that were broke, and I bought 100 pack of O-rings and I threw them all back together, and I'll tell you what, I enjoyed it. I spent a lot of time fixing some of those guys back. Have since sold several of them. I got rid of some. Like I said, I got to sell to offset the cost. I like my newer stuff as much or better than some of my old stuff. Not all. G.I. Joe technically is my favorite line as a kid growing up. Trying to compare the differences here. The vest on this guy is a little bit, has some grayer spots on it as opposed to this guy. I don't think you can tell that in the video because the lighting. There's some gray around the belt area and around his pouches area, and then along the strip that goes up here. His Cobra insignia is a little bit redder or brighter than this one, but other than that, you know, this guy's black on his shoulders, and his gloves are actually a little shinier than this infantry piece, but in the grand scheme of things, either way, really cool. I wish they would have did the officer though with the silver sigil instead of the red. You know, they actually added, you know, you added the arm piece, officer arm piece, and armband, which is fine either way. But I'm just saying that's what I would have done. And hey, we might still get that. We might still get an actual Cobra officer down the road, and he'll have the silver logo. So we'll see. But anyway, so there you go, guys. 3 pieces of G.I. Joe classified for you. See what I mean? There's this backpack. Fell off on this. Just laid him down on this chair and it fell off. So, yeah. Anyway, other than that, very cool pieces. Very, very pleased. Very happy. I saw a post after these re-releases the other day. Some guy saw on one of my G.I. Joe Facebook groups had posted a YouTube video, and people were kind of complaining both sides of it about how the line's dead now because they reissued. Well, no, actually I think the line's going to bolster a little bit because now people are getting a chance to see what I mean? So people are getting a chance to grab these figures, and they couldn't, and they were paying $100 for a $20 figure. Granted, now if you didn't notice, if you did get this, the price did go up. They are, you know, $19.99 originally, $22.99 now. I basically paid 23, almost 23 flat since I used my red card. Pretty much eliminated the tax, but with free shipping. So that's what I did on these. Not so much on the Pulse ones. Those will be, well, they'll be free shipping, but I'd pay a little more because of tax. Don't get the red card privilege on Pulse, or should as a premium member. You get free shipping, but hey, that's part of it. So anyway, but yeah, so I think, you know, as I said before, you'll see a regular release of Vipers, but hey, 3 nice figures there. So probably doing some more openings here in a bit. I got some Black Series stuff, older stuff, but stuff that I haven't opened before. Probably throw that on video here shortly. But guys, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more of my G.I. Joe Classified and Black Series and whatnots. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.